What up, YouTube? It's Chelsea, that crazy bling lady from Chelsea's Bling Bling and Boutique, coming to you today to share with you my top 2 favorite ways to sell paparazzi accessories as a paparazzi independent consultant. There's many different ways that you can sell paparazzi accessories, including Facebook Live, YouTube, Instagram, your bling bag, public events, family events. But my top 2 favorite ways to sell paparazzi accessories is Facebook Live and my bling bag. Yes, my bling bag. I'm going to start with Facebook Live. Facebook Live is amazing because it brings you to a large audience. I set my Facebook page to public and I have at it. And that can be super intimidating, but I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to make it easier for you and make you feel more confident when you get in front of that audience. So first tip is to have a nice, clean background. You want to have I have a tapestry behind me. Some people use a shower curtain from the dollar store. But having a clean slate behind you definitely sets you apart from other consultants. You could have a bare wall or a wall with a couple of simple photos on it or pieces of art. A lot of consultants display their jewelry behind them, but don't feel like you have to do that right away. But it draws people in when you have a nice, simple, clean background. And then that brings me to the next tip, is to present yourself nicely. Make sure that you have nice, clean clothes on, have your hair fixed, nicely, and wear the jewelry. That is very important that you wear the product because that's what you're selling. And I'm not saying wear 10 pieces of your favorite jewelry that you got from paparazzi. 1 or 2 is fine, but make sure that you are wearing the product and showcasing it, and how beautiful, the pieces are and how nicely they wear. Next tip is make sure you have good lighting. You don't have to go out and buy one of those expensive $100 lighting kits. Natural lighting is your best friend. So if you set up your live to where natural light is coming from a window onto you and onto your jewelry, it'll showcase beautifully. So make sure you have decent lighting. And if you don't have a window near where you want to set up, just make sure you have decent lighting in that room or a lamp set next to you so that there is a decent amount of light so that you can see the beautiful jewelry and the beautiful colors that are on your jewelry. And then make sure that you keep it simple. You don't have to start off all fancy with games and with, all these different displays and doodads. Just start off simple. That way you can get confident in yourself and confident in showing the jewelry and describing it. And then be yourself. It's okay to just be yourself. Don't feel like you have to act a certain way, as far as don't swear and things like that, but just be yourself. Your friends and your family, who are going to be the first people to start watching you, love you for you, and that's enough. You are enough. So make sure that you're being yourself and then engaging with your customers. Ask them how their day is. What are they up to? Don't you love this beautiful piece of jewelry I'm wearing? Make sure that you're engaging and having conversation with them, and that it's not just number 5, number 10, number 11. Make sure that you're engaging and being personable. And if you're a mom and you're tired after a long day and you got 3 hours of sleep because the baby was up all night, have a cup of coffee. A little caffeine goes a long way. It sure works for me. And then being consistent with your lives is very important. Pick a day. I'm constantly working on this one myself. Pick a day of the week that you think will best suit your schedule and go live on that day, on that time, every week. People come to expect you, and they come, not only is it becoming part of your schedule, but it's becoming part of their schedule. So consistency is very important in keeping your customers there, being able to consistently be there ensures that they can find you, and it ensures that you can put it as part of your schedule and making it a permanent part of your routine. And then Facebook Live is awesome because yes, they can catch it live, but they can also catch the replay. So they can go on the replay and still purchase your items. It's there for them as long as you want it to be there. 24 hours, 48 hours, 6 months, it'll be there. So Facebook Live is awesome because you can reach so many people with it, and it works for you when you want it to work for you. And then my second favorite way to sell paparazzi accessories is my bling bag. I love my bling bag, and you don't have to start like anything else. You don't have to start with anything fancy, but I love my bling bag that I got from Paparazzi. It's amazing. Lots of pockets. It displays my jewelry on the outside. It holds lots of jewelry on the inside. But like I said, you don't have to start with anything fancy like that. You can go to the dollar store, get a cute little tote with a fun little saying on it, and stuff your jewelry in some bags and stuff your bags of jewelry in your bag. And the key to a bling bag is make sure you have it with you at all times. And I don't mean you don't have to physically carry it on you all the time, but having it in your car is essential. For example, don't judge me, but I go to a Dungeons and Dragons group every other week. And the first couple weeks I started going, my cousins were like, where's your bling? And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you didn't bring your bling with you? And I'm like, no. Well, that changed real quick. I started putting my bling bag in my car all the time, and that way whenever anybody asked for it, I had it. Not only that, but when someone's in the grocery store and you're talking to them, or you're at a family or friend's house and say, oh my gosh, I love those earrings you're wearing. I'm like, really? It's Paparazzi Accessories. Do you want to see some? I have it in the car. And they're like, either they say yes or they say no. And if they say yes, you have it with you. And you can make that sale. But it's great just to have it with you for when you need it. You can bring it out when you want. You keep it in the car if you don't want. And I don't feel like you're pushing anybody if it's in your car and they ask you about the jewelry and you bring it out. So it's a great tool to have if you are all over the place. You have that bling bag with you and you go in places. That's my cat. So, the top 2 ways I like to sell paparazzi accessories is Facebook Live and my bling bag. 2 great ways to showcase your jewelry. So if you have any further questions about either of those, feel free to comment below. And please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.